Hey guys, what's up? Christopher Yaks here, Aquascapes of Michiana. Well, as you guys can see, we are almost done with our project here, and we are actually tying our wetland filter from behind us into our very first drop that starts our waterfall. And unfortunately, when you take, liner coming uphill this way and liner that's already set this way, and you put them together, you can't really pull it back and backfill, which is the traditional way that we do it here at Aquascapes Michiana. So in this very particular case, we're gonna have to do a thing that my friend Andrew Johnson from Riverbed Builders down in southern Indiana taught me when I was on the project with him in Kentucky. So what we do is we've got that big void where our liner was, and we filled it with some rock here. And then what we did was we cut off a scrap piece of liner here, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay our liner down, and we're gonna form it around the edges and all those kinds of things. And we're gonna do what is called a bib. And then once we get it formed, I'll take my scissors here and I'll kind of cut this out and stuff like that. And then we'll pull this back and we will foam all the way along all of here and back here. And we'll foam under here, down, on top of this underlayment and stuff like that. So that way, it's not gonna stop all of the water, because if we just let this go like that, all the water will just end up behind the waterfall, not over the top of the waterfall. And so this liner is gonna act like a barrier. It's not gonna stop absolutely everything, but it will hold back enough to where it'll actually want to go over the top of it. So once again, Andrew Johnson from Riverbed Builders taught me this last year, and Carl Petit actually taught it to me in California, but I really wasn't paying attention when he taught it to me then. But that is what we're gonna do in this case. So catch you guys later. See ya. So it is Monday of the last week that we're gonna be here, and yesterday was Mother's Day, and we had something bad happen. I don't know if you guys can see that right there, but our wetland is up here, and apparently our liner from up there flapped over and dumped all of its contents in water right there on the wall that we had not finished yet, that we were literally coming back today to do it. And it happened yesterday evening, so my wall couldn't even hold up for freaking 24 hours. But yeah, so we spent all day Saturday getting this thing done. Not done, obviously we got a lot of finishing to do and stuff like that, but actually running for the clients. I really wanted to get it running for the clients, especially with Sunday being Mother's Day. And so we left it running, and unfortunately we just didn't have enough backfill right up there at the top. I mean, the most crucial point, if liner would have flapped over anywhere else, I mean, it would have gone elsewhere and nothing would have happened, but it literally happened right at the spot. It hit our Achilles heel. So we got all this washed down from right here going into the pond there and stuff like that. So we're gonna have to, I mean, you guys can tell just by looking at the water, we got all of our floaties and stuff like that. But glass half full kind of an idea though. I needed backfill. You guys can see the dirt line that was on that wall. I needed to backfill all that. So, I mean, Mother Nature brought me the backfill, but it just seemed like she was untrained on how to backfill. So, we did get water that you guys can see right there where I've got that rock. We got dirt or sand right there, and you guys can kind of see the foam behind the two fountainscapes. Sand did get into the pond right there. So we're gonna take our trash pump and kind of use it as like a big wet vac, and we're going to suck that whole thing out. We're gonna drain the whole pond. We're gonna do a full cleaning on it because everything is coated in sand dust now and sediment and stuff like that. So we're gonna have to do a full clean out on this. We're gonna have to do a full clean out on the wetland. Unfortunately, the pump that was supplying the water when it happened, the pump and the skimmer we actually turned off, but the pump that was supplying the secondary line that was just supplying more volume of water for the waterfalls was probably snuffed out by sand that fell into the pond. So we're probably gonna have to replace the pump back there. I don't know, I haven't seen it yet. But yeah, we're gonna get all of this drained. We're gonna do what we originally planned. We're gonna get this all fixed and buttoned up. So we're gonna go ahead and do what we had planned here. We're gonna finish the wall. We're gonna go from that big rock right there to that big rock there. Then we're gonna go up a drop and then do that framer on the left to behind that big boulder right next to the wall. And then we're gonna go to the top drop there and do another one sweeping around the back. So that way we can finish this all up. We can get it up to grade where that's not gonna happen anymore, and where we can finish, and those 3 shelves will basically become planters for the clients. We're gonna leave this totally alone, let the landscape guys take care of all that, but all that's gonna kind of come in and kind of like what we did here. We're gonna do that kind of in 3 swooping tiers right back there. So yeah, unfortunately it happens to everybody, you know, but being trained and being experienced as I am, I do know how to fix it. Nothing was broken other than possibly the pump that got burnt out, which is easily warrantied out and all that kind of stuff. So we'll get that replaced right away. But other than that, the water's good. The clients got to see it run. They absolutely loved all of the waterfalls and the drops and everything that we were doing. And they only got to see it running at half volume. So, because like I said, we turned off the other pump. That was just the supply line that was running when they got to see it, and they loved everything about it. So we're gonna get that all fixed, and it's not a problem. It's just probably gonna cost me another day or day and a half getting all this cleaned out, refilled up, and ready to run again. So I'm gonna get to work, guys. So I'll see you later. Bye.